hello. Hey guys, Game Teed here. I am back with more Dragon Age Inquisition. And some of you got, some of you, that was very, very professional of me. I just heard my own voice. Some of you may be going, Tsunar, why does the title say part 1? Tsunar. I'm adding a new thing. There we go. Tsunar, why does it say part 1? Weren't you doing a Let's Play of it? That's very intuitive. Yes, I was doing a Let's Play of this earlier. But you know what happened? I got picky! I deleted all my past Let's Plays so I could start a new thing, and why am I peeking? Okay, so slow down, calm it down. There we go. Okay, yeah, I started a new Let's Play because I got picky because I didn't set my world state, and that bugged me a lot. So I went back and spent pretty much all night last night working on my world state when I should be working on my own website. Yes, I'm so professional. So, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna watch the world state, and I'm gonna start a new game, and and you guys are gonna hate me because I'm starting a new game even though I was playing through one already. Alright, we ready? Let's do this. I'm muting myself. Goodbye.
If you believe the stories, mankind's pride gave rise to the Darkspawn. Countless in number and toxic to all life, Darkspawn search endlessly for an archdemon. When they find one, Darkspawn armies surge up from their corrupt barrows beneath the ground, and a blight begins. Grey Wardens are the only warriors capable of destroying an archdemon, and history always honors the one who sacrifices all to kill the beast. In the fifth blight, the Warden was the hero of Ferelden, a hunter from a clan of Dalish elves. The hero discovered a corrupted elven artifact and was tainted by the same foul magic that drives the Darkspawn. The only cure for the young elf was to join Duncan as a Grey Warden. The allied Ferelden and Grey Warden forces met in Ostagar, where King Kaelin's armies and a host of wardens gathered, ready to destroy the Darkspawn. But valor turned to despair as Loghain betrayed his king. Kaelin's forces were slaughtered, and the south was lost. The hero, now a full-fledged Grey Warden, survived with the aid of Flemeth, the mysterious witch of the wilds. Joined by Flemeth's daughter, Morrigan, and a Grey Warden named Alistair, the hero set out to build an army strong enough to abolish the Blight. With the traitorous Loghain now seated on Ferelden's throne, the Warden sought help from the influential Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. However, they arrived in Redcliffe to find the town under siege. As each night, undead rose in waves and assailed the battered village. With the hero's help, the people of Redcliffe stood fast against the undead horde. The Wardens reached Arl Eamon's castle only to find the Arl lying at the edge of death, and his court fallen into madness. To save his father's life, Eamon's young son, Connor, had made a deal with a demon, and quickly fallen victim to its possession. The hero intervened, freeing Connor from possession, and breaking the demon's hold over Redcliffe. But deals with demons are never straightforward. The demon agreed only to save Eamon's life, not restore him to health. Arl Eamon needed a miracle to recover. The hero located an urn containing the sacred ashes of Andraste, which were said to cure any ailment. The urn was protected by ancient traps, tests of will, and a dragon-worshipping cult that wanted to twist the urn's power to its own ends. The urn remained pure, but mysteriously disappeared after the Wardens departed. Only the temple dedicated to it still stands. With a pinch of the ashes, the hero restored the Arl to health. Informed of Loghain's treachery, Eamon swore his political and military support. The circles of Magi are bound by oath to aid the Grey Wardens in times of blight. However, Lake Calenhad's tower could offer little help. One of its mages, Uldred, had become possessed by a pride demon and was twisting other circle mages into abominations. The hero fought to the top of the tower and defeated Uldred, saving the remaining mages. Grateful for their lives, the mages joined the Warden's army. The allies gained at the Circle were not the only soldiers to join the Warden's forces, however. Dalish elves don't usually make alliances, but even deep hatred can be set aside in the face of oblivion. An ancient curse was destroying Ferelden's largest Dalish clans, turning the elves into werewolves. Zathrian, the clan's keeper, claimed that the cure required the heart of the great wolf, Witherfang. Years before, Zathrian himself had afflicted a group of humans with the curse that now ravaged his clan. As long as he lived, the curse endured. The hero freed the werewolves from the long-standing curse, and the Dalish joined the Warden's forces. Blights may happen hundreds of years apart, but the dwarves who live below the surface of Thedas fight Darkspawn every day. No one is better schooled in battling Darkspawn than the warriors of Orzammar, except perhaps their allies of old, the Grey Wardens. The hero arrived in Orzammar in the wake of King Endrin's death to find political factions fighting for control of the dwarven capital. Only the vote of a venerated paragon could break the deadlock to elect a ruler, and order the dwarves to honor their Grey Warden treaty and join the battle against the new Blight. The hero set off to find a paragon named Branka, who had disappeared into the Deep Roads in search of a legendary artifact, the Anvil of the Void, created by the renowned smith Caridin to forge mighty war golems. The hero helped Caridin destroy the Anvil of the Void, along with the dark secrets that could trap a living soul inside a mechanical construct. The hero emerged from the Deep Roads with a master-forged crown to bestow the Paragon's favor upon whichever rival candidate would be crowned king. Balin, the youngest son of King Endrin who was suspected of foul play, or Haramont, the aging traditionalist backed by the Dwarven Assembly. Balin followed his father to the throne. He leads with a ruthless but progressive hand, seeking to re-establish ties to the Surface Kingdoms. With Dwarden's strength now bolstering the Warden's army, the hero had to deal with Loghain, so Ferelden could stand unified against the Darkspawn before the Blight swallowed the world. The kingdom of Ferelden stood divided. While some nobles supported Loghain's regency, others condemned his inaction against the Darkspawn. Civil war brewed, and Arl Eamon called a landsmeet in hopes of curtailing the conflict and removing Loghain from the throne. Loghain was found guilty of treason, and the hero carried out his execution in Denerim's palace. As the Warden's united army massed in Redcliffe, the Darkspawn overran Denerim, laying siege to Ferelden's capital city. The hero's army fought valiantly through Denerim and broke the Darkspawn siege. On Fort Dracon's highest tower, the hero's strongest allies fought alongside the Warden in a final heroic battle against the massive Archdemon. The Archdemon was killed without the sacrifice of a Grey Warden's life. With no Archdemon to lead them, the Darkspawn scattered. Most fled underground, still teeming in number and always seeking a new Archdemon to awaken. The shattered kingdom of Ferelden embarked on a long journey to recovery. In the Blight's aftermath, strong leadership was crucial. Alistair, King Kaelin's half-brother, and Queen Enora, Kaelin's widow and daughter of Loghain, joined in a political union. Together, they ushered Ferelden into a new era. Ferelden still stands, as obstinate and resolute as the Dog Lords ever are, but the events of the Fifth Blight loom over it as the nation rebuilds. For people across Thedas, legends of the hero of Ferelden remain the nation's brightest beacons of hope during its darkest times. It all began in Kirkwall, the fall of Knight Commander Meredith, the Qunari Uprising. And of course, the Chantry's destruction and the onset of Mage Rebellion. One person always stood amidst the swirling chaos. Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall. The Hawk family fled Lothering, refugees from the Blight. Leandra, mother of the champion, and siblings Bethany and Carver, hoped to find refuge at her family's estate in Kirkwall, far to the north. As a mage with a family legacy of magic on both sides, Hawk naturally became involved in the events that ultimately led to the Mage Rebellion. The Hawks escaped the Blight with the help of Aveline Valen, a warrior and family friend. It's said that the family was also aided by Flemeth, the notorious Witch of the Wilds. Hawk's sister Bethany never reached the Free Marches. She was killed by Darkspawn while defending her family. The family's first years in Kirkwall were difficult. Leandra's brother Gamlin had lost the family fortune. The Hawks lived in poverty, forced to indenture themselves in return for entrance to the city. To pay off the debt, Hawk was forced to work for a gang of smugglers. All the while, Hawk and Carver did their best to hide Hawk's magic from the Templars. Opportunity eventually struck in the form of a dwarf named Bartrand Tethras, who was planning an expedition to the Deep Roads. It was a long shot, but with gold gained from the expedition, Hawk could free the family from its criminal creditors and further Templar scrutiny. Hawk met a rogue Grey Warden named Anders, who possessed detailed maps of the Deep Roads. These maps were crucial to the expedition's success. Once Hawk obtained them, everything else fell quickly into place. Out of concern for his safety, Hawk insisted that Carver stay in Kirkwall rather than accompany the expedition. Hawk did find ancient dwarven treasure, but the group also stumbled upon a statuette formed from a strange red lyrium. Upon returning to the surface, Hawk learned that Carver had joined the Templars, pursuing his own fate instead of living in his sibling's shadow. The gold Hawk recovered from the Deep Roads brought back Leandra's stately childhood home in Hightown. The Hawks had barely settled into their new home when Leandra was murdered. A deeply sinister and twisted killing. Hawk hunted down Quentin, the blood mage responsible, but could not prevent Leandra's death. Leandra's tragic death was part of a critical problem facing Kirkwall. Rising tension between the city's mages, who felt increasingly oppressed, and Templars, who grew increasingly suspicious of their activities. Adding to the strain, a large contingent of Qunari had also established themselves in Kirkwall, much to the growing discomfort of the city's rulers. After their dreadnought was shipwrecked many years before, a group of stranded Qunari were allowed to remain in a cordoned-off area in Lowtown. As time passed, the Qunari made no effort to return home, and offered no explanation about why they remained. Tensions rose to a breaking point. Revered Mother Patrice, convinced the Qunari were a threat to the Chantry's faith, incited violence between the Qunari and the Kirkwall populace. Hawk knew that Patrice would bring about unnecessary conflict. Though the champion tried to stop her, Patrice orchestrated the murder of Seamus Dumar, a Viscount's son and a recent convert to the Qun. When her crime was discovered, a Qunari assassin killed her. After Seamus was murdered, the Arishok of the Qunari group lost patience with the humans of Kirkwall. They would now submit to the Qun or die. The Qunari struck hard and fast. They took the palace in Hightown and beheaded the Viscount to immediately quash any resistance. Aided by Knight Commander Meredith and First Enchanter Orsino, Hawk reached the palace and stood toe-to-toe with the fearsome Qunari leader. Hawk fought the Qunari leader. The fierce battle resulted in the Arishok's death and the liberation of Kirkwall from its brief occupation. The Qunari quickly withdrew from the city entirely. Hawk saved Kirkwall and earned the grudging respect of the city's Templars, mages, and nobility, along with the title that history remembers, the Champion of Kirkwall. Kirkwall's problems were still not over, however. After Viscount Dumar's death, Knight Commander Meredith took power and blocked all attempts to appoint a new Viscount. Under Meredith's command, the Templars tightened their grip on the mages, planning to suppress what Meredith saw as a growing rebellion. Anders, who spent years fighting for justice and freedom for his fellow mages, saw that the time for negotiation was past. He destroyed Kirkwall's chantry, killing hundreds, including Grand Cleric Elthina. This single act began a rebellion that spread from circle to circle, until all circles of Magi had risen up in defiance against chantry rule. Though Anders had done the unforgivable, something stayed the champion's hand. Anders survived the day, although many others did not. Fighting spread swiftly through the city. Some mages rebelled openly, many of them succumbing to possession. Templars turned their swords on mages who rebelled, and on those who did not. As First Enchanter Orsino refused to bend to the Templars, Knight Commander Meredith demanded that every mage in Kirkwall be put to the sword. Hawk saved many mages from Templar blades, keeping them from succumbing to possession or the temptations of blood magic. In the end, however, Hawk was forced to strike down Orsino, who had betrayed his own values by resorting to blood magic himself. The battle proved one thing. Knight Commander Meredith had gone mad. Hawk saw the truth of it when Meredith unsheathed her sword, and the red lyrium idol from the deep roads was embedded within it. The blade fueled her hatred and paranoia, as it had for months. After a horrific battle, the red lyrium of the Knight Commander's sword consumed her as she died. Meredith became a statue, her face a frozen mask of horror. Little is known of the champion since that final battle. However, Hawk's story lives on in legend and song. Memories of the indelible changes the champion of Kirkwall brought to the face of Thedas. The Mage Rebellion in Kirkwall was felt throughout Thedas, the news spreading like wildfire. The Templars clamped down in response, but each new restriction only made things worse. Led by Grand Enchanter Fiona, the mages voted for independence. The Circle of Magi would govern itself, without the Chantry and especially without the Templars. The result was cataclysmic. 2 circles were destroyed. Those within killed to the last mage, before the rest fled into the wilderness. Perhaps the mighty Empire of Orlais could have intervened in the war before it began, but that was not to be. Grand Duke Espard began a deadly civil war against Empress Celine, vying for the Orlesian throne. The mages were offered safe haven in neighboring Ferelden, but the Templars followed, and so their battle spread across all of Thedas. As head of the Chantry, Divine Justinia ordered the Templars to stand down. They refused, declaring their own independence. Thus, the war began in earnest. Templars hunting mages, mages fighting Templars. Their clashes wreaked untold destruction, and all sense of order was falling to pieces. Divine Justinia made one final desperate bid to end the war. She approached the leaders of both sides and convinced them to come to a conclave held on neutral ground. With the Chantry to mediate, mages and Templars will talk for the first time since this all began. It is our last, and perhaps our only, chance for peace.
So, that is my world state as of now. So, what I'm going to do now is turn off the music. Actually, am I going to turn off the music? Nah, I'm not going to do that. Now, I'm going to go to my world states. Let me turn that on. Go into here. Load to keep. Is it locked? Yeah, it's locked. Let's rename. No, let's load that to the keep. Okay. And it's ready to go. At least I think it is. Yeah. It's... It is ready to go. So now, we're gonna turn that off. X out of this. And I'm going to start playing the game. Finally! At last! I'm so sorry. That's a long opening, I know. But I figured this gives people... Thanks, Aaron. Hold on for a second. I think I know you. Hold on. No, I don't. Okay, yeah. I was in the Dragon Age, a Dragon Age server last night, and they helped me a lot with setting up the world state. So, that was a huge help. So I'm just gonna kind of lean off that and create my protagonist off of that. I hope that I did it right. Partially. I recognize your name, but I don't recognize you. I'm sorry, my memory is so bad. My memory is like... I'm sorry, I don't. Leave me alone. Okay. Oh, hi, Vi. Now I recognize you. How's the stream running on YouTube? Is it running better than on Twitch? We'll do a new game. So yeah, we're gonna do human female, warrior two-handed, custom difficulty. So, yes, I remember you now. So, for those who want to have the difficulty of a nightmare and still don't like certain things on, this is the best way to do it. So, friendly fire, I'm not going to turn that on. Even ground, enemies will always scale to be at least the same level as the Inquisitor. Yes, turning that on. In rare cases, trials may cause enemies or followers to behave unpredictably. Keeping multiple save files is recommended. Huh. Walk softly. Enemies of Inquisition may have new traits and abilities in combat. Significantly increases your chance of receiving special shipment rewards in your stronghold. Yes. Rest easy. You lose all your focus if you rest and travel to a camp, slightly increasing your chance of receiving special... Okay. So, question... Yeah, sorry about that. Question... rest easy. You lose all focus if you rest or travel to a camp. Yes or no? Would you enjoy seeing that as one of the things I have to bear with? Yes, no, what do you guys think? Okay, I'll come back to that later. All healing potions heal only 1 HP. No! All supply caches are removed from the game. Slightly increase the chance of receiving a special shipment. No. You gain XP at half the normal rate. Slightly increases the chance of... Nah. Negative approval. Nah. You thought bears were tough? Think again. Significantly increases the chance of receiving special... Yes. There's always going to be a bit of delay on streams. Okay, so let's confirm that difficulty. And as for my character's background... Interesting, it's red at the moment. Why is it red? Oh, okay. Draco. Hey, Draco, how you doing? You missed my world state, man! As the youngest child of the Trevelyan noble house, you grew up in the free marches city of Ostrich, and have enjoyed a life of privilege, with close family ties to the Chantry and many relatives among the priesthood and the Templars. You were always expected to follow a similar path in service of the Maker, regardless of how you feel about the matter personally. Willing and unwilling, you were sent to the Chantry's conclave to assist relatives who sought to make peace between the Templars and mages. It didn't go well. I am hoping that's the right world state. So for some reason, my frames are dropping quite heavily, actually. We'll get into the game and see if it's like that. If it continues. If it continues dropping frames like this, I might have to restart the stream. Because it's currently in the red and I don't like it. It's fine. How's the stream look to you guys? Like, because it's saying I'm dropping a lot of frames. And I'm worried about that. Like, does it look good? Does it not look good? Like, is it having issues? Also, what color eyes should I have? Cause yeah, my stream is having issues currently, so I'm wondering what you guys think. Whether or not it looks fine or not. It says it's... Hey guys, Gainteen here. I am back with more Dragon Age Inquisition. Hey guys, sorry about that. By the way, for people, hold on a second. I'm telling people to refresh here. Yes, okay. So sorry about that. For some reason, my OBS started dropping frames like crazy, and I don't get what happened either. Okay, so I have a vote for green eyes. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what happened. All I know is I had this weird technical thing where my OBS started dropping frames like crazy, and it was looking terrible. So, yes, okay, so green eyes. Okay, got it. So we're continuing with the Let's Play on that. Let's hair color. I want dark brown. I really do want that dark brown. That dark brown looks really pretty.
You leave me no choice. As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest. As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
So there.
As long as the job gets done,
we'll do
I
that.
don't care about the rest.
Let's see what's next on the character. Okay, so head and ears. We'll do that. And go up like that. Yeah, I love the first voice too. The first voice definitely sounds the best. By the way, what do you guys think of the hairstyle? The hairstyle's modded. It looks really nice in my opinion. I wish there was more bangs in the front, but you know. So ear position, let's move that up. Go over here. Yeah. Go down to the earlobe the size. Go like that. Cheekbones. Up a little bit. I'm trying to get like an Ellie field from The Last of Us, make her relatively young looking. Yeah. I mean, have you seen Velvet's hair? Ooh, she's she's spicy. That's cheek shape. We'll do that. Let's see here. Brow size. We'll go up. And then right. Sure. We'll go to about there. And then finally forehead. We are going to lower it quite a bit so that it doesn't look like it's clipping through. There we go. Now she looks nice. So now let's go to the eyes. We'll do that one. I think that's the one. Eye size? There is so much editing in this for the character creation. Let's see here. No, I want to go down. I'm trying to figure out how big I want the eyes to be. She's got pretty eyes. I have not played The Witcher, actually. A friend of mine keeps telling me I need to, but I don't know. The character in The Witcher just... he doesn't appeal to me that much. Like the main character, at least in the look-wise. I mean, he may be perfectly fine. But, I don't know. I have just never... I might move the eyes up a little bit more. What do you think? Do you guys like the eyes down a little bit more or more up? Towards the top of the head. What do you guys think? So, here, hold on a second. The guide says to go right there. What do you guys think? You want the eyes up? More or where they're at now? Okay. Then we'll do eyebrow style. So I really dig that eyebrow right there. Kind of give her a slight cut. Eyelash style. Outer iris. So this is where I can start changing the look on her eyes a little bit more if I wanted to. What do you guys think? Change it up a little bit more, or change it up more, or leave the color as it is now? Hold up a second. Twitch chat. Yeah, that's what it has now. What do you guys think? Should I like darken it, or is it fine as it is right now? Okay, so that's one for they're fine as they are now. So okay, we'll keep the eyes as they are. Nose. Let's go to there. Nose size. We're going to shrink it. We're giving her a tiny nose. Make her pretty. Let's see here. Move this up. Okay, give me a second. I need to plug my phone in so I can keep reading the YouTube chat. Yay, beeping. Let's see here. Move down to that. Nose bridge. We're moving this up. Okay, that's what I'm changing. Let's see here. Nose bridge position. I'm going to change a little bit from the from the guide that I'm doing, because I like that more curved in look rather than a straight vertical nose that goes down. Like, I mean, come on, look at that. Does that not look good? Nose tip size. Because I'm trying to make her look perhaps a little youthful. Like somewhere between 18 and 19. Not really that old. Let's see here. Shrink those nostrils down. And then that stays the same. Yeah, I think that's the best complexion. So now we go to, since we just did mouth and jaw. Mouth shape. Angelina Jolie lips! Angelina Jolie lips! Nah, we're going to give her the lips there. Let's see, mouth width. I am being a cheater and following a guide because I cannot be bothered to spend this much time on a character creation. So let's move this up. Move that in. Hey, she's looking kind of pretty. Shh! Leave me alone. You do not know my pain. Okay, lip thickness. Jawline. We're gonna move this down. To about there. And she has freckles. Jaw size. Move this up to about there and close it in there. Jowls? What on earth is a jowl? I still don't know. If anyone knows what a jowl is, please inform me, because I am confused. Chin size. just under her nose. And then we're going to go chin shape. Double chin, none. And then Adam's apple. Interesting. So what do you guys think? How old does she look to you? I was gonna give her a slight scar. But they all give her, like, a lot of scars. And I don't like it. I want one scar. Just give me one. Is that one? I think that's one. But I can't place it like that. Okay. So we'll just do that there. Yeah, she's supposed to look kind of like 18, 19-ish. All them tattoos. Okay. Oh, this is makeup I'm supposed to be doing. Whoops. We'll do that. Ooh. Hello. That looks pretty. Make sure the shadow matches her eyes. What do you think of the red there so far? I'm thinking of making it a darker color though, because I don't like. Yeah, I kind of... I kind of like black more. Just so that her eyes pop. Ah, I'm sorry, I'm not being good. So... Hmm. 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 So... That's what she looks like. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. What do you guys think? Look good? Look fine? Looks done? Any changes that you would make? Any suggestions? Alright, so now we're gonna start this off. We're gonna rename her. Now, okay, so we can call her either Evelyn or Alina. Which do you prefer, Evelyn or Alina? Okay, so we have one for Evelyn and one for Alina. Hmm. I'm gonna go with, since we have a tie here, I am going to, and there are no other people in the chat talking at the moment. I'm gonna go with Alina, simply because it sounds like a stronger name.
Tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The Conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead. Except for you.
Okay. So, again...
What do you mean everyone's dead?
Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need her, Cassandra. I can't believe it. All those people. Dead.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember... running. Things were chasing me, and then... a woman?
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then...
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you. We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the Breach may grow until it swallows the world.
This...
Each time the Breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
Yes, I changed the starting armor, quite a bit actually. What do you guys think of the redo in the texture? It's just a texture swap, but
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the Breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is, and you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
Okay. Yeah, I like Cassandra's armor. Okay. So, decision time to you guys. Either 1, if I can help, I will. 2, will helping save me? Or 3, do I have a choice? What would you guys do? Okay, that's 1 for 1. Okay, so that's 2 for 1.
I understand.
Then
I'll do what I can. Whatever it takes.
they
Same.
have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, divine Justinia, head of the Chantry. The Conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
No, it is not my first time playing this, but it will be my first time 100% completing it. I am going to go through all the DLC, Trespasser. I have not finished Trespasser yet. So, this is not my first time playing it, but I will be playing it like as if it is. There are some heavy mod adjustments, and the gameplay has been tweaked and overhauled drastically. So, bear that in mind.
Open the gate. We are heading into the valley.
Like, I have... This is on the highest difficulty as well. So, bear...
The pulses are coming faster now. The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough.
No, I'm not going to nullify fall damage. If I die from falling, that's my mistake.
Stay behind me!
No. Stay down. I miss. Oh, welcome to the game team, Transcend. How are you doing? Ow! Stop hitting me.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
Okay, so either 1, alright, I'll disarm. 2, you need to trust me. Or 3, I need this weapon. Your guys' choice. What do you guys want to say? Because that's 1 for 1, 2 for 1. Okay, so let's just select 1.
All right. Have it your way.
Wait. I cannot protect you. And I cannot expect you to be defenseless. I should remember you agreed to come willingly.
Oh, my character looks so good.
Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
Where are all your soldiers?
Let's see here. I'm going to see if there's any better armor. There is. Oh, I got a Templar helmet. That's something.
Forward camp or fighting. We are on our own for now. There! Watch out!
Hey!
If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
I can't. Okay. Whee! Die. Let's taunt so that we can get some shield going. I want to dodge, but I can't. Reserve. Okay. So yeah, no, don't care about that. So how is everyone's day going? Or I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. No, okay. So
Up on the hill. It's attacked from a distance.
Cassandra, you wanna deal with that then? Oh, it's not shooting at me. Okay, I'm fine with that. Please don't. Oh, now it's shooting. Cassandra, why are you running? Oh, okay. Now you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, thank you. It fell. Alrighty then. Is this on the highest difficulty? Are we sure? Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I mean, alright. I mean, guess I won't complain. There! No. Ow. No, give me some shield. Will you stop hitting me? Give me some shield, give me some shield, give me some shield. Don't like them. Okay, so that's one down. Stop putting Barrett. Okay, no. we're not doing that. We're not playing that game. Thank you. You know what I wish this game had? I really wish this game had battle music. Like, when you enter combat, a new music starts going on. That would be awesome. I smell pizza. It smells good. I smell pizza. It smells good. I hate my life. I'm trying to lose weight, so pizza's not the best.
We're getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
Sir, down you go.
do?
I did nothing. The credit is yours.
Okay, again, another choice for you guys to pick. 1, so I can help. 2, I did that. Or 3, you mean the mark. So that's 1. Okay, 1 it is.
At least this is good for something.
Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be
too late, Aaron.
that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
Are you with the Chantry, or...?
Was that a serious question?
Technically, I'm a prisoner, just like you.
I brought you here to tell your story to the Divine. Clearly, that is no longer necessary.
Yet, here I am. Lucky for you, considering current events.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Ah, isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Solus is an apostate, well-versed in such matters.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed regardless of origin.
That's a commendable attitude.
Merely a sensible one. Although sense appears to be in short supply right now. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I've seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Well... Bianca's excited.
Okay, so, let's go to Cassandra? No, armor. Interesting, I can't equip that on them. Interesting. Let's keep that on for
down
now.
the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
We must move quickly.
Barbarian Great Axe. I'm not gonna quit the axe because I don't want to use any axe. And no problem, Aaron. Yes, by the way, to people who are wondering, I did change the palettes on what textures color what. So certain characters will not look the same in certain armor sets. Whee! Okay. No, I want iron. I want that iron. Thank you. Thanks for the host, Tanner. I appreciate it. Also, Trussen, if you're still here, I'm letting my viewer base decide what I do in certain decisions. So you guys will be helping me shape the story, so to speak. And the decisions that I make, whether they be big ones or small ones, I'll constantly go into the chat and say, hey, what do you guys want to do? And 550 HP. Where's Solus? 450, Varric 500, 560, 550. Okay. I don't care about tactical though. I do need to get rid of these first though, because these are going to get really annoying. I'd appreciate it if you stop hitting me. I'd appreciate it if you stop hitting me. Thank you. So there's some stuff in here. Oh, some stuff around here too. I did not know this was here. Elfru! Set inside. Grab the loot from here. Grab the loot from here. Excuse me. Sir, madam, thank you. Spindleweed. And I'm starting to see things like okay, so there's some loot here. 9 gold. Give me all the monies. Give me all the monies. Give me all the monies. Solus, you're so bright and colorful. My eyes can't take it. Solus. Elfru. Right? And welcome back, Aaron. How you doing? Is your mom doing okay? Alrighty then. I want to roll. I want to dodge. I want to evade. I want to dodge. I want to evade. I want to get out. Oh, 3 iron. Nice. I am going to give that life ward to Cassandra because I feel like she would best utilize that.
So, I take it you're from the Free Marches.
Oh.
Accent. I'm from Kirkwall, but you're from, further east, maybe?
That's quite the ear you have.
I'm all kinds of impressive.
Huh.
Shit, are you alright?
Yeah,
So,
that hurts.
are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
I mean, he's not wrong. Ow. Nice shot.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp.
Yeah,
We're almost there.
I keep forgetting that Varric knows Liliana. Also, question. This goes mainly towards people who played the Dragon Age Origins. Liliana can die in Origins, right? Like, she can die in Origins, which means what happens to this game if yeah, what happens to this game if she dies in Origins?
Hurry! Use the mark!
Okay. So we are going to go down this path so that I can... Okay, so... What do you guys think? Yeah, no, Liliana could die in Origins. Liliana, that's one of the questions on the Dragon Keep, is whether Liliana was alive or she wasn't by the end of your game. So here's a question for you guys. What should I get? Crippling blows. You know how to take the fight out of your foes. Your critical hits leave enemies weakened. Or hamstring. When you attack a target from behind, you leave them slowed. Which one? Okay, so they just kind of say, screw you, this is canon, this is the canon thing, she's alive. Hamstring? And we'll go to Cassandra to preferred on that. Preferred.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We're clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Give me. Solis. Okay. This one's slightly better.
Resorting to this exercise in futility.
I have caused trouble.
You, Cassandra, the Most Holy? Haven't you all done enough already?
You are not involved here.
Enough! I will not have it! Ah, here they come.
You made it. Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know who she is. As Grand Chancellor of the Chantry, I hereby order you to take this criminal to Valroyo to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk, a bureaucrat.
And you are a thug. but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
Don't talk about me like I'm not here.
You shouldn't even be here! Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we should proceed?
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark?
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on our own.
Okay, another decision for you guys. Okay, so that's one for the mountain path. I was about to go ask, mountain path or charge of soldiers? What do you guys think? Okay, so that's one for the mountain path. I know that's one of you wants to go to the mountain. What about the other ones? What about you, Draco? Do you want me to go mountain or so? Okay, so we have an impasse. We have one of us wants to charge the soldiers, and one of us wants to go to the mountain path. So we are going to flip a coin. If I can find a coin. I cannot find a coin. So I'm going to... Where's my backpack? Okay, hold up a second. Okay, I'm back. So, gonna roll a dice. 10 or below. 10 or below. We're gonna go with soldiers. 11 or 20. We'll go with the mountain path. So we got 19, so we're going with the mountain path.
Use the mountain path. Work together. You all know what's at stake.
Liliana, bring everyone left in the valley. Everyone.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Okay, up we go.
The tunnel should be just ahead. The path to the temple lies just beyond it.
What manner of tunnel is this? A mine?
Part of an old mining complex. These mountains are full of such paths.
And your missing soldiers are in there somewhere?
Along with whatever has detained them.
We shall see soon enough.
I don't like the sound of any of this. Hello! Really? 5 HP. That was easy. All right. I remember getting so scared when I came in here first, because the first thing I did was choose the mountain path. Hello, please move. Thank you. Griffin shield. So, Cassandra, we're equipping a Griffin shield to you. It's weird that shields are considered as weapons. I do not understand. It does not compute. $63 gold. How much gold do I have currently? 607. Got it. Hello. You all look so lovely today. Oh right, I have the chain move now. I have the scorpion skill.
Yes, we found the soldiers.
That cannot be all of them.
So the others could be holed up ahead.
Our priority must be the breach. Unless we seal it soon, no one is safe.
I'm leaving that to the lady with the glowing hand.
Two of them almost died. Ah, hey, thanks for the host, David. I appreciate it. How you doing?
Lady Cassandra! Lieutenant, you're alive. Just barely.
Okay, no, please don't. Please, 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 please. Hello? No. Where did you... Get over here. That's not nice for you to do. Let's taunt you. Let's kill you, and let's close the rift.
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Thank the Maker you finally arrived, Lady Cassandra. I don't think we could have held out much longer.
Thank our prisoner, Lieutenant. She insisted we come this way.
The prisoner? Then you...
It was worth saving you, if we could.
Then you have my sincere gratitude.
The way into the valley behind us is clear for the moment. Go, while you still can.
At once. Quickly, let's move!
The path ahead appears to be clear of demons as well.
Let's hurry before that changes.
It's good. Thanks for asking. I ended up starting a new game because I forgot to upload my world state. Ha. Okay. So I forgot to upload my world state. So I started a new game, and I'm hoping and praying that it uploaded into the game this time. How about you? How's your day going? No. Excuse me! This is why you don't map your interact button with the jump button! This is so smart!
If enough magic is brought to bear, it is possible.
But there are easier ways to make things explode.
That is true.
We will consider how this happens once the immediate danger is past.
Like, I've seen multiple games. The interact button is the same button that you use to jump in multiple games, and you always end up looking like an idiot.
Left of it.
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Ooh, a scout hat. Who do I equip this to? I cannot equip it to anyone because it's a level 6 restriction in a level 1 area. Smart game design, people!
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
I don't know about you guys, but I'd tap my character.
I'll try, but I don't know if I can reach that, much less close it.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple.
Right?
Corrupted it.
It's evil. Whatever you do, don't touch it.
Plus, on top of that, look at her. She's hot. Look at her. Like, she's hot.
Keep the sacrifice still.
Someone help me! That is Divine Justinia's voice.
Jump! You are such a pervert.
Someone help me!
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run when you can! Want them!
We have an intruder. Kill her, now.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
I'll give you 3 guesses on who's the first to die. One of these things are not as white as the other. Oh, hi.
Now!
Hello. How are you? Ow.
We must strip its defenses. Wear it down. The
Nice.
demon is vulnerable. Now!
Again, this is nightmare difficulty. Why am I dealing so much damage?
More coming through the
No.
rift.
Ow. 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 Sirs. Sirs. Cease and desist. I demand. Okay. Ow! Woohoo! Ow! Okay, I need to get back over here. No, no, no. You, sir, need to stop. Why me? What did I do? I'm just trying to stay behind you and hit you in the back. You know, poke a large sword up your bum bum? That sounds wrong. Really? Really? You people are going to be doing this. Real. Ow! Ugh, my levels. Nope, 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 no, ow. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Come on, kill it before I run out of health. No. Yes, 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 just ignore me, ignore me. There we go, that's a good rage demon. Dead.
Seal the rift.
There's an item around here, but anyways.
Do it.
That loaded really fast. And look at my outfit. It's so sexy and shiny and leathery.
Oh. I didn't know you were awake. I swear.
Okay, question time. It's alright. Why are you afraid, or where am I? Choices are to be made! Okay. 1 for it's alright. 2 for it's alright. And 3 for... Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
I love how it shines and glows whenever she wants to look at it. Like, it's just like, oh, I'm being noticed. Let me just glow for you. So, then we're safe. Okay.
Then the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
The mark is all like, Senpai, notice me! Okay, so I'm level 3 now. Hello! Got that custom RGB lighting? What? Oh, I get it. I understand. I'm smart. Let's turn on Greatsword of the Dragon, because that's the only thing that looks pretty here. Armor. You see, none of this looks any good. Like, none of it looks good at all. Yeah, I got a scout helmet. That's the thing. Yeah. Oh, right. I was going to level up my character. Ha, 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 ha. Smart. Okay. And so, attribute, tactics, abilities. Let's get that lovely old dodge roll. And we're going to move that there. And we're going to move this there. I'm just going to go this way. Oh, look, a door. I'm walking away for the people who are saluting me like I'm an Attack on Titan. I do not want to die, dear sirs. I don't want to be eaten. Well, not in that way. Hehe. Anyways, okay. So, this way?
That's her. That's the Herald of Andraste.
I'm sorry, the what now?
She said when she came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over her.
You shouldn't disturb her while we stand around saluting you. Yes, that's not real. That's so so unnoticeable. Like you.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
Yes, fashion age for the win. I am not bad. I am a pleasant, civil, and decent human being. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, if I recall, there was a check. Hello. I know I've only been here for 5 seconds, but I'm stealing things. Ooh, a Templar dance shield.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Hello, we're just gonna keep stealing things. Not going to draw any attention to myself. And shh, David, you don't know me. You don't know. You don't know me. You're not my real dad.
Completely mad. She should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe she is guilty.
The prisoner failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, she intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did?
You absolutely are.
No, she is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The divine.
Can we talk about how amazing Liliana's outfit
So
is?
her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
So you've changed your mind about me?
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should know that while
Was not
some
expecting
believe
that.
you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay. But you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
If you're truly trying to restore order,
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
She has a grip. She has quite the grip, ladies and gentlemen. Did you see how she grabbed Cassandra's hand? She was just like, ram! Warrior in Inquisition is easy mode. Like, the game is completely balanced around warriors. It is so easy to go through this game as a warrior or rogue. Primarily warrior, just because of how broken the armor, the guard system is in this game. Oh, what am I wearing? Let's take this off. Ah, much better. I look fabulous again. So, let's head over here. Solus! Hi, how are you doing? So, David, I have a very important question for you. Does he not look like David? Like Melissa's husband, my sister?
The chosen of Andraste.
Doesn't he?
Blessed hero
Look!
sent to save us all.
Okay, decision time too. I hope to be one. Sounds dashing. I'm not a hero. Yeah, it's scary. Okay, not a hero. Got it.
I've no interest in being a hero. All I want is to find a way to seal this breach.
Pragmatic, but ultimately irrelevant. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history.
Ah, her voice.
Every battlefield is steeped
like
in death.
Ah.
Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
I beg your pardon, giant spiders.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. That's extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay then. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle against your will.
Thank you. I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
Yes. So let's hear. Okay. Oh, treasure chest. You don't see anything.
Herbs go for anything less than 8.
Fine. We'll gather our own. Tell Segrid he better hope he doesn't need a salve anytime soon. Look who's back from the dead. Again.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you can pay me back by fixing the world. Name's Zidane. I'm in charge of keeping our little battle.
Oh, I thought his name was Zidane for a second. I was like, Final Fantasy? What?
Seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help.
How are your people holding up?
There's no shortage of work. That's for damn sure.
How do I go about having potions made?
Just take a look there and tell me what you'd like. Find a recipe for something better, I can make that too.
So, you're not gonna tell me how to actually do it? Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So I can't make any of that. Lovely. That's beautiful.
Perhaps another time. You're back. And in one piece.
I was messing with your potions. What were you what? Excuse me, sir. What were you planning?
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Farewell.
Okay. So I'm gonna save here. I did not save at all. That could have been potentially really bad.
Can I get you anything?
What can you tell me about this area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can. Harris is the Inquisition smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segrid. His prices aren't too high. Yet. Oh, there's also Minerve. She studies beasts and things.
Farewell.
Okay, yeah, there it is. Blue vitriol. Admiral Chesthair!
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, Are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
I don't even want to think about how many lives were lost on that mountaintop.
A lot of good men and women didn't make it out of there. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
Yes. Varric is Admiral Chesthair.
It's pure luck that I escaped.
Good luck or bad? You might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Okay, guys, be right back for like 5 minutes. I'm gonna get myself something to eat because I'm hungry. Okay, so be right back. Won't be long. Hold on. And I'm back. I promised I wouldn't be long, and I wasn't long. So, let's continue talking to a few other people. Where's my Cully Wully? I want my Cully Wully. Sigrid?
Ah, you're awake and out of Lady Cassandra's clutches. Here I paid that little knife ear to inform me the moment you were free. No matter, no matter.
Knife ear?
Sigrid, honored to meet you. Thank you for all you've done, and hopefully will still do.
What do you think I'll be doing exactly?
Word's already spreading that if anyone can close that blighted thing in the sky, it's you. Anything you need is yours. For a reasonable price, of course. Supplies are a little tight, given the circumstances.
What kind of person stays to run a shop at a time like this?
The kind with nowhere else to go. Those blasted demons destroyed most of my goods. If I stay here, work some contacts, I can start rebuilding. Maybe, just maybe, help you folks out in the process.
You must speak with most everyone here. How are people doing?
Hope and fear in equal measure. No one really knows what it means when an is called. Yet. I imagine it's no better for you. You've got my sympathies, for what it's worth.
Can I see what you have for sale?
Of course. My wares are at the table.
Okie dokie. So... Inquisition armor. That gives me 2 will. Heavy armor. Medium armor. Light armor. What is that? Again, willpower. Oh, hello. We're gonna buy one of those, just so I can get myself an extra perk point for all my party members. And then I'll sell it. Only one. I'm only gonna give all my party members one extra perk, I swear. Sure, I'll buy this, because this one's better defense. Yeah, I don't want heavy armor. Leave me alone. Go away, heavy armor. No one likes you. Why can't you put it on? Oh, hello, Cassandra. Hello, a second. Hello, how are you? Anyways. So, let's put that on. Huh. She wants you to repeat for business. What? Excuse me? Huh? I don't. Huh? Free March's helmet. Let's get two of you. Elven cowl. One of you, one of you. Let's get another one of you just in case. So this gives me how much more? 12 defense, and this gives me... No, not you. And this gives me a total of 19. So I'm gonna equip that. Get defense. Solus. Get that. And then Varric. I'm gonna get that. Ugh. And then as for the rest of my party, oh, that has better armor rating. Varric. Yay! Shopping! Okay, so we'll put... I mean, I could put that on him too. What do you guys think? Is it worth the eye torture? I'll just put that on. And we'll sell things. First of all, we're selling that. We're selling that. Selling that. Put that on. Unequip that. Put that on. Oh. Oh, was it only one use? Really? We'll do coming through. Finally, one for Varric. Okay. So that's done. Alright, that wasn't too painful now, was it?
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentagard.
All that influence. Defender's Coat Arms. Let's get that.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harrod, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work. Something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work iron to blighted dragon bone if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy? Bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothering. Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boom. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every bloke
Welcome
who
back.
signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. You find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Goodbye.
Right.
So I can't craft anything right now. So that sucks. What about weapons? Wide greatsword. I need leather.
Another time.
So we'll hold up on it for now. Wait. What's over here?
You need... Let me know.
Okay, so that's nice. level am I? 3.
Do you think the mages will be able to seal the breach?
No, my lady, I don't know where the other nobles are. I suggest you ask Ambassador Montillier. Oh, you're her. Thrin, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food.
So many items.
Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Ten Loghain MacTier. Best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
Your loyalty to the man you served is admirable, Quartermaster.
Thank you. A lot of people seem to think they know what happened at Ostagar, but I was there. Ten Loghain never betrayed his king. If he'd brought the reinforcements, Darkspawn would have just killed everyone. He did what he had to do to save our country, and we betrayed him. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
Nothing there.
Anyway.
So we're heretics, just like that. Should we surrender, or...?
Don't be foolish. We are the Chantry, as much as any Grand Cleric. That prattle from Valroyo isn't the word of the Maker. It's politics.
Fair enough. Okay.
Does it trouble you?
I wish I could get rid of it.
We have need of it yet.
So you've mentioned.
What's important is that your mark is now stable, as is the breach. You've given us time, and Solas believes a second attempt might succeed, provided the mark has more power. The same level of power used to open the breach in the first place. That is not easy to come by.
Couldn't that kind of power just make things worse?
And people call me a pessimist. May I present Commander Cullen, leader of the Inquisition's forces.
Such as they are. We lost many soldiers in the valley, and I fear many more before this is through.
This is Lady Josephine Montillier, our ambassador and chief diplomat.
I've heard much. It's a pleasure to meet you at last.
And of course, you know Sister Liliana.
My position here involves a degree of...
She is our spy master.
Yes, tactfully put, Cassandra.
That's an impressive bunch of titles.
I mentioned that your mark needs more power to close the breach for good.
Which means we must approach the rebel mages for help.
And I still disagree.
The
Templars could serve just as well.
We need power, Commander. Enough magic poured into that mark.
Might destroy us all. Templars could suppress the breach, weaken it, so...
Pure speculation.
I was a Templar. I know what they're capable of.
Unfortunately, neither group will even speak to us yet. The Chantry has denounced the Inquisition, and you specifically.
They still think I'm guilty.
That is not the entirety of it any longer. Some are calling you the Herald of Andraste, and that frightens the Chantry. The remaining clerics have declared it blasphemy, and we, heretics, for harboring you.
Chancellor Roderick's doing, no doubt.
It limits our options. Approaching the mages or Templars for help is currently out of the question.
Can we talk about how amazing Josephine's outfit is?
Just how am I the Herald of Andraste?
People saw what you did at the temple, how you stopped the breach from growing. They have also heard about the woman seen in the rift when we first found you. They believe that was Andraste.
Even if we tried to stop that view from spreading.
Which we have not.
The point is, everyone is talking about you.
It's quite the title, isn't it? How do you feel about that?
It's a little unsettling.
I'm sure the Chantry would agree.
People are desperate for a sign of hope. For some, you're that sign.
And to others, a symbol of everything that's gone wrong.
Will the Chantry attack us?
With what? They have only words at their disposal.
And yet, they may bury us with them.
There is something you can do. A Chantry cleric by the name of Mother Giselle has asked to speak to you. She is not far, and knows those involved far better than I. Her assistance could be invaluable.
Why would someone from the Chantry help a declared heretic?
I understand she's a reasonable sort. Perhaps she does not agree with her sisters. You will find Mother Giselle tending to the wounded in the hinterlands near Redcliffe.
Look for other opportunities to expand the Inquisition's influence while you're there.
We need agents to extend our reach beyond this valley, and you're better suited than anyone to recruit them.
In the meantime, let's think of other options. I won't leave this all to the Herald.
Yeah. Okay, so... Scanning.
Have you kept in touch with our friends in Lady Esterly's estate?
Several bards will play for her tomorrow night. We will have names soon enough.
Scout Harding! No, I'm not gonna go yet. I am gonna finish these. Yeah. Oh, I have to have 4 power. Lovely.
Let's see what we have.
Get some gold.
Let's see what we have. Let's see what we have.
Ooh. No, I'm not gonna depart because that could crash me.
Let's see what we have.
Let us begin.
And then there's this over here, which requires 8 power. Got it. I love Scout Harding. Scout Harding is awesome. So, what's over here? A book to read. Treasure chest killed me.
The Inquisition cannot remain, Ambassador, if you can't prove it was founded on Justinian's orders.
This is an inopportune time, Marquis. More of the faithful flock here each day. But allow me to introduce you to the brave soul who risked her life to slow the magic of the breach. Sir Trevelyan, may I present the Marquis d'Aurelion, one of Divine Justinia's greatest supporters.
And the rightful owner of Haven. House d'Aurelion lent Justinia these lands for pilgrimage. This Inquisition is not a beneficiary of this arrangement.
This is the first I've heard of Haven having an owner outside the Chantry.
My wife, Lady Machin of Denner, has claimed to Haven by ancient treaty with the monarchs of Ferelden. We were honored to lend its use to Divine Justinia. She was a woman of supreme merit. I will not let an upstart order remain on her holy grounds.
People have been injured. You can't just turn them out onto the snow.
And who benefits if they stay?
Divine Justinia, Marquis. The Inquisition, not the Chantry, is sheltering the pilgrims who mourn her.
Why is the Chantry ignoring the faithful?
Because it remains in shock. We face a dark time, Your Grace. Divine Justinia would not want her passing to divide us. She would, in fact, trust us to forge new alliances to the benefit of all, no matter how strange they might seem.
I'll think on it, Lady Montillier. The Inquisition might stay in the meanwhile.
Do the Durelions actually have a claim on this place?
His Grace's position is not so strong as he presents it. Despite our Ferelden relations, the Durelions are Orlesian. If the Marquis wishes to claim Haven, Empress Selene must negotiate with the Ferelden on his behalf. Her current concerns are a bit larger than minor property disputes.
I'm so pleased the Marquis isn't tossing us out into the cold.
His Grace is only the first of many dignitaries we must contend with.
You expect more people in Haven?
Undoubtedly. And each visitor will spread the story of the Inquisition after they depart. An ambassador should ensure the tale is as complimentary as possible.
May I ask, what brought you to work for the Inquisition?
Sister Leliana approached me. We've been acquainted for quite some time. For better or worse, being the Inquisition's diplomat has become as interesting as she promised.
What sort of dealings have you had with nobility?
For some years, I was the royally appointed court ambassador from Antiva to Orlais. The nobility of Thedas is a rather singular sphere. Those I'm not acquainted with, I know through reputation.
The Inquisition is lucky to have you as an advocate, Lady Montillier.
Thank you. Let us hope so. Thedas's politics have become agitated as of late. I hope to guide us down smoother paths. But please excuse me. I've much work to do before the day is done.
I like her. I like her.
You're the Herald. Or, well, the one they're calling the Herald, anyway. I hope the Inquisition can restore order soon. I never really wanted to leave the Circle. My name is Maeve. I research demons and other creatures. Seeker Pentagast and I use what I find to help the soldiers fight them.
I found something the demons left behind. Can you use it?
Yes, that's very helpful. Just leave it there and the Tranquil and I will examine it. Hello? Can I help you with something?
You said you were a mage?
No, just an apprentice. I was never very good at magic. I've got just enough talent to be a danger to other people. But when the mages rebelled, people like me had nowhere to go. The Templars would have killed us. Luckily, Seeker Pentagast took me in, along with the Tranquil I was protecting.
I'm surprised that even an apprentice mage wouldn't join the rebellion.
I don't like using magic to fight. I'm not good at it either. I like studying. I liked performing rituals that helped us unlock the secrets of the Veil. I liked having the Templars around to keep us safe.
Okay, decision time again. You're in the minority. I agree, or I don't trust mages. Which one? Okay, I agree it is.
Mages need protection. I wish more of them could see that.
I was born into a Dalish clan. I lived there until my magic manifested. The Dalish cannot risk having too many mages in one clan. And I was one more than they could bear. They gave me a pack and sent me into the woods to find my own life. I was 7 years old.
I'm so sorry.
I stumbled into a village, starving and cold a few weeks later. I started using magic to scare predators away. The villagers saw me make fire in my fist. They were terrified and wanted to kill me. Templars saved me from them. They gave me food and clothes and took me to the circle.
Hey, Upset, how you doing?
Like without the Templars, and I want no part of it. I just want to study.
You said that you were keeping some of the Tranquil safe.
Yes. The mages took some of them when my circle rebelled. The rest were forgotten. Most circle mages look down on the Tranquil, or try to pretend they don't exist. They don't have any emotions. They can barely take care of themselves, can't defend themselves at all. It's a shame. I like them better than most people.
I'm glad they have someone who cares about them.
They deserve better. They're polite, they're rational, and they'll never get angry at you. When they study, they have a focus no normal
I am
person could
sleepy,
ever match.
but I am good,
The
thank you.
Templars, even some of the mages, mistreated them just because they could. The Tranquil never fought back. If not for that, I don't know. Doesn't really matter now.
You said Cassandra has you researching creatures.
Yes. If you find anything interesting in your travels, I'd appreciate you bringing it to me. I may be able to find some weakness our soldiers can exploit when fighting various creatures. At the least, some materials are useful for making potions or gear for the Inquisition.
Why did you decide to research dangerous creatures?
Did I ask that one? I think I asked that one.
The idea
I'm just...
of the outdoors, anyway. When some monster is coming at
Yeah,
you,
I asked
glowing
this.
eyes and burning claws, it's terrifying.
Ooh,
And
level
once
up.
you know how it works, you can deal with it. It's just enough. Thank you again for what you brought back.
Let's level up my skills again. I'm gonna get Charging Bull this time. I'm just playing some Dragon Age Inquisition. I don't know if you... Were you here for the past few episodes of the stream?
I know their purpose, but you remember I once ministered in a circle chapel.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
How is this a game?
Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
I speak for no one but myself, and I have no answers for you.
Then we can only guess at what he wants. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. All of us. She was the Divine. She led the faithful. She was their heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
Huh? Wait.
So it's true. Butler has stand on us. I hope my hunch was wrong.
You knew him well?
Not as well as I thought. Show me the reports. There were so many questions surrounding Farria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Farria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Ooh. Okay, so decision time. Do you have to kill him? Traitors deserve to die, or remain silent? What path should I go down? Ten. Okay.
Wait. What are you doing? He betrayed us. He murdered my agent. And you'd kill him, just like that. You find fault with my decision?
Another choice for you guys? Killing isn't the answer. Just that one. Or killing him is a waste. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm sure most of your decisions are fine, but that one, a little extreme.
Extreme? Butler's betrayal put our agents in danger. I condemned one man to save dozens. I may not like what I do, but it must be done. I cannot afford the luxury of ideals at a time like this.
Now is precisely the time for ideals.
You feel very strongly about this. Very well. I will think of another way to deal with this man. Apprehend Butler, but see that he lives. Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do. Reports of Fade Rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care?
I've known mages. Some of them were better people than me. And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
They called you the left hand of the Divine.
I'm using this to kind of scout out something.
I'd like to hear about Justinia. What was she like?
A friend. A mentor. Like me, she had secrets, made mistakes. It made her human. I think her followers responded to that.
Was there something more than friendship between you?
You're asking if we were lovers? Typical. I was devoted to her, therefore it must be romantic. Love is common. Love is simple. My bond with Justinia was something greater. She was a sister, a mother, a teacher. So to answer your question, yes, it was more than friendship.
How did you and Justinia meet?
I met her a long time ago, before she became divine. Before she was Justinia. When I met her, she was Mother Dorothea. I was at my lowest. Broken, lost. And she saved me. No, wait. She hates it when I say that. I saved myself. She just showed me it was possible.
We'll talk more later.
Whoa, she teleported.
Apothecary.
No, go away.
You find anything we need, let me know.
Will do.
Need something?
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Where are the rest of Hawke's associates now?
Merrill decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting. She's done a pretty good job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan. Fenris has kept himself busy, hunting down the Tevinter slavers who came south to prey on the refugees. I'm not sure exactly where he is at the moment. You can usually follow the trail of corpses, though. Isabella went back to the raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know if she's actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly. Sebastian went back to Starkhaven. I'm sure he's boring all sorts of people there. Hawke's brother Carver is still in the Free Marches.
Yes.
Helping the Kirkwall Guard keep order. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job. Need something?
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
What happened to the mage who destroyed the Kirkwall Chantry? The book never said.
He fled Kirkwall with the mages from the Circle. Stayed with them a while, but he had to move on. Somehow a lot of mages blamed him for making them live as fugitives. I don't know where he is now, and I don't want to know.
I take he didn't like them.
In the book, you say that first Enchanter Orsino turned himself into a giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Do I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you? Well, I can't tell you how. For the why, all I can say is he was desperate.
There's no way Hawke really could have killed the Arashok. It would have started a war with the Qunari.
I was told later that the Qunari disavowed his actions. Apparently, the Arashok didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall, and the Qun didn't want another exalted march. When they finally sent a ship to haul the wrecked dreadnought away, they just said, "We will never speak of this again." As far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
Carry on.
Okay. So let's head over here.
See me kneel, for I walk only where you would bid me. Stand only in places you have blessed.
Let's talk to Cullen first.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
At least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition Church War myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused. Sir. Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
You left the Templars for this. You believe the Inquisition can work?
I do. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
No, but if you have one prepared, I'd love to hear it.
Another time, perhaps. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
Did you see him? He was just like, oh, she's, Let's talk to Cassandra.
I hope that wasn't meant to be me.
What? That?
You obviously don't like somebody.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the Chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. I'm curious. Do you even believe in the Maker?
I believe he exists.
That's comforting. Surely the Maker put us both on this path for a reason. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Okay, so that's done.
See reason, we cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore? That we splinter and fight amongst ourselves instead of protecting the mages?
Better that than stay here with this Inquisition.
You're awfully quick to dismiss the people who saved your life, Matrin. You're the one they're calling the Herald.
If you know a way to make them stop, I'm all ears.
I don't. These things have a way of taking on their own life. But I'm glad it has not run to your
not right now, but later, when I come back from doing what I'm doing, I will.
But I appreciate what the Inquisition is trying to do, and your role in it. Though you may find not many Templars do. We're a distrustful lot by nature.
How did you come to be a Templar?
It seemed the right thing to do. My family are tradesfolk in Denerim. I could have become a cobbler like my father, but this seemed better. It's a chance to uphold the Chantry's laws and help the mages through a troubled time.
Not every Templar feels that way.
I know. Power can corrupt. It's a delicate balance. One person trying to do something can make a difference. You should keep that in mind, Harold.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
You're not going to rejoin the Order?
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
So now I have a quest over here. There's a quest thing. There are a couple quest things over here, actually. Hello? Hello? You're not going to die for me? Ugh, it's ugly. Like, legitimately, that thing was hideous. Up we go. You'd think my character was cold wearing this. Like, that's not a lot to wear on the arms. Yes, I get it, search. I've been doing that already. Let's head inside. Okay, and there's still some more stuff that I can do around here. Let's save real quick. Hey, Carl, how you doing? The nugs are hideous. I'm sorry. And yes, that's what I'm going for. Like, they're like naked mole rats. They're just hideous. Give me all that iron. Give me all that iron. Elf fruit. Elf fruit. Give me the elf fruit. I am insulting Rufus. Rufus is ugly. He's adorable, but he's an ugly adorable. He's deplorable. Disgusting and adorable at the same time. Get it? Ah. Give me the iron. Ow. I've got a headache. It hurts a lot. Nah. Hey, Ka, I don't think I've met you before. Are you new to the Are you new to my channel? If so, how'd you find me? And let's claim the logging camp. Need an ice pack? I don't think I do. What's an ice pack? Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. It's gone now. I'm debating on whether I keep streaming or not, actually, after this. Because it is getting pretty late, and I have other things I need to do. I have been streaming for like 3 hours. But let's talk to Cullen some more, because Cullen's amazing.
I'd like to know more about the Templars.
If you need insight into what the Order is doing now, I'm afraid I can't offer more than you already know. Anything else, I will answer as best I can.
What does Templar training involve?
There is weapon and combat training. Even without their abilities, Templars are among the best warriors in Thedas. Initiates must also memorize portions of the Chant of Light, study history, and improve their mental focus.
Did you enjoy your training?
Learn everything. If I was giving my life to this, I would be the best Templar I could.
You were a model student.
I wanted to be. I wasn't always successful. Watching a candle burn down while reciting the Chant of Transfigurations wasn't the most exciting task. I admit, my mind sometimes wandered.
Do Templars take vows? I swear to the Maker to watch all the mages. That sort of thing.
There's a vigil first. You're meant to be at peace during that time, but your life is about to change. When it's over, you'll give yourself to a life of service. That's when you're given a filter, your first draft of Lyrium and its power. As Templars, we are not to seek wealth or acknowledgement. Our lives belong to the Maker and the path we have chosen.
A life of service and sacrifice. Are Templars also expected to give up physical temptations?
Physical? Why would you? That's not expected. Templars can marry, although there are rules around it, and the Order must grant permission. Some may choose to give up more to prove their devotion, but it's not required.
Have you?
Me? No, I've taken no such vows. Maker's breath. Can we speak of something else?
He's so flustered.
Do the Templars do anything besides hunt mages?
Templars protect against the dangers of magic. Before the Order left the Chantry, that meant serving in a circle. They were also tasked with tracking apostates or fighting demons inevitably summoned by the weak or malicious.
What do you think of mages? Are they all a threat?
I've seen the suffering magic can inflict. I've treated mages with distrust because of it, at times without cause. That was unworthy of me. I will try not to do so. Not that I want mages moving through our base completely unchecked. We need safeguards in place to protect people, including mages, from possession at the least.
Why did you join the Order?
I could think of no better calling than to protect those in need. I used to beg the Templars as our local chantry to teach me. At first, they merely humored me. I must have shown promise, or at least a willingness to learn. The Knight Captain spoke to my parents on my behalf. They agreed to send me for training. I was 13 when I left home.
13? That's still so young.
I wasn't the youngest there. Some children are promised to the Order at infancy.
Huh.
I didn't take on full responsibilities until I was 18. The Order sees you trained and educated first.
What about your family? Did you miss them?
Of course, but there were many my age who felt the same. We learned to look out for one another.
You've lived in the Circle. What was a typical day for a Templar there?
Typical? The last time I was in a Circle was right before it fell apart. Nothing was typical.
Before that, then?
Certain rituals require a full guard. A mage's howling, for instance. I've attended a few. Most of the time, you merely maintain a presence, on patrol or in the Circle, ready to respond if needed. Mages pretend to ignore that presence, but they're watching you just as closely.
Do Templars and mages never speak to each other?
Some do, but Templars are supposed to maintain a certain distance from their charges. If a mage is possessed or uses blood magic, you must act quickly, without hesitation. Your judgment cannot be clouded. Of course, ignoring one another does nothing to foster understanding.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
And Mother Giselle
is a blessing upon his parents
as you suggest, to deal with the venom.
Okay, so let's head up over here. Finish this quest.
Much appreciated.
And
How do you think they'll close that huge hole in the sky?
Ally with the Templars.
Creator, judge me whole.
Seen them weaken magic.
Find me
What about the rebel mages?
touch me with fire that I be cleansed. My creator, judge me whole. Find me well within your
and
from the lowest slaves to the highest kings.
yeah, let's head on up. Oh wait. And not yet, no. I am, however, going to end the stream here, simply because I have been streaming for almost playing this game for almost 3 hours, and I've been streaming for quite some time myself. I will not be continuing it tomorrow because I will not be home. Where's my health? There we go. I'm not going to be home tomorrow, but I will be continuing this Wednesday. Probably later in the afternoon, but keep an eye out for me. Don't leave if you're up on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, then on Twitch. Sorry, Twitter. Twitch. Then. Bye. Then stick around. I'm gonna host a really good friend of mine. So yeah. So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining. If you like what you saw here, please hit that follow button if you have not done so already. Subscribe on YouTube if you have not done so. Like my content? Check out GameTeam777 over on YouTube for past streams and Let's Plays. Like my voice? Check out TsunarKelone on YouTube for music and voice acting. Follow me on social media, and if you feel so inclined, join my Discord so we can all hang out. Until then, I'll see you around. Bye.